My name is Sonny Joseph Barkatz. I'm a securities attorney in New York. I was ranked top 5% best securities attorney in 2014 and 15 by Thomson Reuters. I'm here to talk to you today about Regulation A+ and crowdfunding and discuss its application and how to file an offering with the SEC for the raise of capital pursuant to Regulation A+. I've been practicing for 15 years and I've done many of those offerings with the SEC representing issuers with regard to capital formation and raise online. As I said, I like to call it the democratization of capitalism. Contrary to general belief, Reg A was not born out of the Jobs Act, but was implemented in 1936 as a remedy to the Great Depression. So I'm going to try to be a little bit technical for a few minutes. Our time is soon up. So part one, in order to file a Regulation A+ offering, whether it's Tier 1 or Tier 2, you need to file what is called a Form 1A. A Form 1A, for those who are familiar, is very similar to an S1 that is filed for public companies as a prospectus with the SEC. An issuer is required to deliver a preliminary offering circular to the prospective purchasers at least 48 hours in advance of the execution of the subscription agreements. This will be done way before. I wanted just to touch on the few items that are required in broad lines in the part one of the Form 1A of the offering circular. So it is required under item 1 to provide the identity of the issuer and the industry of the issuer, as well as the number of employees, financial statements, and capital structure, and its contract, incorporation, articles, bylaws, etc., etc. And as mentioned previously, there are 17 states that are merit states: Florida, California, Texas. Therefore, it makes the offering requires a certain art to it in order to convince state regulators to let it go through. Nonetheless, it is a little bit easier than Tier 2 because under Tier 1, there is no need of audited financials if you do not have them. If you have them, they are mandatory. But if an issuer doesn't have audited financial, those are not required, and that could be a tremendous cost. And we are discussing now launching a few Regulation A+ for ICO cryptocurrencies, which is the new trend and we believe needs to comply with securities laws. It was a pleasure and an honor to be your lecturer, and I hope I was clear. Thank you, everybody.